My dear sinners, I remember an old saying my demon father always used to tell me growing up. It's a crappy job, but someone's got to do it. Nothing has made me feel this feeling more than feeling the sympathy for all these sludge workers who get excited about as I do as the next episode of Star Wars.
Oh, and boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah, sure, it's a crappy job, but at least you know you're getting a paycheck when everything is all said and done. I can imagine that's how some of these showrunners feel off the Acolyte. Oh, my dear sinners. Here we go.
But just come here. Just come here. Just a little bit closer. There you go. No, you're fine. I don't bite.
Oh, my God. No, of course, my dear sinners. This is absolutely on the showrunners. And of course, I'm talking about episode 3 of The Acolyte. Disney, you reap what you sow. You have failed to learn from your mistakes. Rather go back with those sludge workers than deal watching this episode again. Oh my God. Oh my sinners. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Mr. Sisters are going to be going into episode 3 on this one. And as always, let's have some Bible. My sinners, let me know in the comment section below. What did you think about episode 3 of The Acolyte? So, as one may have already figured out, and as I've already discussed in my last video, this episode is going to start off and obviously takes a large show around the two twin sisters. And guess what? Osha and May. This episode automatically goes back within 16 years. And here you see two young, potentially Jedi-wielding abilities with these two young sisters. And guess what? One of them does something good, and one of them does something bad. Let me know what you sinners think. Oh my gosh. I know they're identical twins in here, but Jesus Christ. This episode is about as exciting as a new prostate exam from Captain Frickin' Hook. Now, my dear sinners, this gently decides to go into the next scene where we have, let me guess, one of the twin sisters decides to torture this blue little butterfly-looking thing and just practically tries to kill the damn thing. Jesus Christ, I'm calling John Wick. I've had enough of your shit. What the hell are you doing? I understand this is a Disney Plus show, but Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Oh my gosh. This is the stuff that makes my face hurt. Hold on. Daddy needs a fix. Now, as one can imagine, before the sociopathic young little Padawan here decides to kill this creature, guess what? Her twin sister magically shows up. And thankfully, the day is saved. That's right, my dear sinners. This weird little blue thingy, it fucking lives. Hoorah. Well, as fate would have it, we now have what appears to be one of their potential mothers, Mama Darth Maul. That's right, my dear sinners. Gee, I wonder who her father was. Eh? Yeah, good luck passing that paternity test, bud. I think she's going to end up taking you to the dark side on child support. Oh, thank God you're no longer here to see this, Darth Maul. We owe you a sincere apology. We'll give you a pass on the whole Qui-Gon thing, but back to the show. Now, we go back to the next set where we have the young twin sisters, my dear sinners, that are going to be back with what is now clearly established as their birth mother, as they call her Mama. Okay, all right, I can be with you so far on this one. Clearly, this dives into the next aspect of how they were brought into this world and just how they were conceived. Yeah, I'm feeling you all on this one. All right, but Mr. Simmons is going to be going deep on this one. Buckle up, buckaroos. So clearly there is some kind of rite of passage or ceremonial procedure supposed to take place, and Darth Maul Mama number 1 does not want it to happen. At least she's very nervous about it. She has very much hesitation because she senses something wrong. No, this horny little bitch here is not force sensitive, my dear sinners, but she senses something is amiss. Just about as much as Harvey Weinstein did. You know all about that, don't you, Leslie? So, alright, my dear sinners, here we go. If you've heard any of the chatter that has been around online, it's that there is not a force that has made the babies or controls people. specifically those two little twins, it is a thread. A thread. That's right, my dear sitters. The Force, one of the most beautiful things that has been around since 1977, is now being referenced as a thread. Holy shit, biscuits.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to tell me that Anakin Skywalker, the OG himself, that was birthed by his mother, that was created by the Force through the midichlorians, was suddenly created now due to a thread? Oh my God. Okay, just relax. Just relax. Mr. Sinister doesn't do Hail Marys because I'm already burning in hell for this shit. But I'm cool. Let's take a recap, shall we?
There was no father. I carried him, I gave birth, I raised him. I can't explain what happened.
Dude, what the fuck kind of retarded ass writing did they turn this into? Shmi gave birth to Anakin, who was created through an unknown means through the Force. But are you telling me that these freaking witches just turned into a thread? Oh, all right. You know what? Mr. Sinister didn't have fun with you showrunners when you get down to the gates of hell. Oh, I'm going to be waiting. Daddy's going to be ready for you. So, as one could imagine, my dear sinners, they have this celebratory dance or parade of rituals that comes into pass. And I'm not even kidding. It's an island full of women. Surprise, surprise. But it's not the island full of women I want. Take it away, DC. Seriously, if you want me to go here for field studies and research for you, Disney, I have no problem doing that. I'm a gentleman and a scholar. Kind of. So, as you can imagine, Mama number 2 does do the ritual on only one of the twins before she gets interrupted by a horrible, dreadful, mean group of Jedis. And I can only guess you can think who they are, my dear sinners. But guess who she performed the ritual on? Yes. Yes. Correct.
Yes.
No, methinks not. So, as you can imagine, as we saw last in episode 2, this lovely little Jedi here, who doesn't have the stupid frickin' beard anymore, who decided to kill himself after a poison he drank, shows up along with Jedi Master Squid Game, Jedi Master Trinity, and they decide that they need to take the children because they need to be trained because they are Force-sensitive children, and that's what the Republic does. So, naturally, one of the young twins decides that she does always and has had the dreams of being a Jedi, but was told by Mama number 2 to lie to Jedi Master Squid Game because this is not what she would want, but deep down she knew she always wanted to be a Jedi. Oh, God. Where have we seen stuff like this before, huh?
A ship. A speeder.
But hey, you remember in the first episode how they dealt with fires, right? Well, apparently, evil twin sister decides to set fire to one of her obviously only sister's books, and the entire island practically burns to the ground just because of one simple book burning. Jesus Christ, my dear sinners, and then the episode ends. That's it. Here we are. Now, my dear sinners, I know Mr. Sinister tries to put out somewhat good content, certainly not the best. I admit that. Let me know in the comment section below what else I can use better. But Jesus, I had to make this video because this is just deplorable at this point. This is beyond a filler of an episode. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about the Acolyte episode 3. And until we meet again.